I was visiting Oxford University, and I was explained to me by a guide that the high table is an occasion when people come together, the faculty, some alums, students, gather in their robes, dine together, and discuss ideas.
We're going to leave Thomas Counter House and we're going to process in a single line, professors, students, all together, down to Owens Banquet Hall. There's a bagpiper, kind of makes the whole thing very regal and has a sense of formality, and we'll all be wearing academic regalia. We'll have all types of funny headgear. There's a mace.
You know, in a regular ceremony, there's a very elegant thing called a mace. I took a toilet plunger and I wrapped it in tinfoil and put ribbons on it. I carry that as the mace, and I lead the procession.
We enter Owens Banquet Hall. We all sit at these long tables. It's kind of like Harry Potter. And then we have an acclaimed speaker. He talks about some of his work, and we get a chance to discuss ideas with him.
We've had some of the finest people in public administration come to speak. One colleague at another university said to a colleague, "Have you been asked to do the high table yet? You haven't really arrived till you've done the high table at Virginia Tech."
This year we have Dr. James Scott. He's a professor at Yale University. He's an anthropologist and a sheep reader. And the topic of his talk is 2 cheers for anarchy.
You know, I give talks now and again, and that's sort of maybe interesting for them, less interesting for me. This evening and other occasions are my chance to listen to what they're up to and for me to learn something rather than to just tell them something. And I gather it's an effort to have, in my case, someone who doesn't quite do what they do, but whose work is nonetheless intriguing to them, and to have me give a talk, and then they can tell me what annoys them about what I've had to say.
A lot of times we read these scholars and we have all these questions in our head, and we want to ask those questions, and we ask them of each other, but this is this rare opportunity where we get an acclaimed scholar and we get to ask them the questions that we all have, and then we get to hear back from them, and then best part of all, we get to then engage them in a discussion where we can challenge or we can praise things that we believe are important.
Sometimes we need to re-engage our minds at the kind of deepest level, not the most immediate practical. We have to keep engaged in the life of the mind. We have to think about what we're doing, why we're doing it.